Hello footy fans, final round of Super Rugby, and what an intriguing battle is going on. Greg Growden to have his thoughts on the final round. The Waratahs the only lock, as in top spot. The rest is all up for grabs.
Yeah, it's crazy, and that's a good thing about Super Rugby. This happens every year. The last round, you've always got crazy situations and teams coming from nowhere.
Not normally the whole 2 through to 6.
Quite regularly, yes. Quite regularly you have things changing everywhere where teams who appear... I remember one year the Bulls looked as if no chance of going anywhere. They ended up about second. So that's the great charm about this. It actually works.
As it stands right now, the Blues need to win and get a bonus point and hope results go their way. The Chiefs only have to win and they're in there somewhere.
That's right. And you've got the Hurricanes got the bye. They're worried what's going on. So
they're not going to survive.
Yeah, I think anyone mad to predict who the six are would be, mad.
They'd be the same people who would have predicted the score in the World Cup semi-final. But who's going to win this one? Blues and the Chiefs?
I think it's going to be the Chiefs. I know the Chiefs had a slump, but they were still my favourites to win this. I've got a feeling they could really get the momentum going, so Chiefs in.
Okay, the Brumbies and the Force, both on the same amount of points. Whoever wins this game effectively wins their way into the semi-finals.
Brumbies have had a bye. I think being rested, the travel could affect the Force. I know we've got to admire the Force. They've been gutsy. They've had a go all year. They've driven me mad how they play, but good on them. But I think the Brumbies, class-wise, will beat them.
The little Badgers having his last game, and maybe it might just work in their favour. The Bulls take on the Rebels in the Who Cares Cup. This one nobody worries about.
Well, the Rebels have no hope. They haven't got Higginbotham. He's been out suspension because of yellow card. So Bulls, this could be 30, 40 points.
They'll just go on a safari after this, the Rebels, and enjoy themselves.
Before the game might be handy.
Really important game. Crusaders in second, Highlanders in fourth position.
Yeah, I think Highlanders looked iffy against the Waratahs last week. Ben Smith's has been injured, hurt. So I think Crusaders quite convincingly to get into to solidify their spot.
I don't know what was more disappointing, the Highlanders' defence, or more impressive, I should say, the Waratahs' attack. It was fantastic last week. And speaking of which, they head up north to take on the Reds.
Now the Waratahs, the last 40 minutes was good football you've seen for years. Reds are a debacle. So I think the Waratahs, again, this could be 25, 30 points. It could be a real mismatch.
Okay, and that really sets them up beautifully for the week off and the finals. The Lions should take care of the Cheetahs.
Yeah, I think so. The Lions are a good, confident team. I know they're lowly in the ladder, but they perform when required. So home ground, Lions by a few.
And the Sharks will know exactly what's going on, who they're going to play in the finals in their home game, and whether they can fight it out for a place in second position as well.
That's right, Russell. If there's going to be an upset with this game, the Storms could easily win and really upset the Sharks, but I think the Sharks, with the finals hovering, will by 1 point.
Okay, let's see how we'll go in the final round of Super Rugby. Chiefs, Brumbies, Bulls, the Crusaders over the Highlanders, then the Tars, the Lions and the Sharks.